buzz at the, right at the back of the heart pellet, at least I think.
This section has to be absolute joy, okay? Because that's what's going to lift your face into that place.
G. G. Hold on.
Even though.
Switch. That's G.
There. Relax your ears.
Oh, we're in the wrong key.
Yeah, that's
Oh, really?
no, yeah, we were higher. We were higher.
Now.
1, 2, 3.
And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of song. With nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
That's getting really, really, really good.
So what would make that like really clean?
Really paint a little more hard palette, balance on top of the
It
resonance.
has to stay open and still have the soft pellet resonance.
Yeah, so it's you know what it is? It's a mix of these two things that we're, well actually, it's a mix of all three things that we're looking for.
And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of song. With nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
So now you're really, really getting there. Now the last piece of this has to be, I know this sounds flaky, but it's the joy.
That is the
Okay, that's what's going to add the ping. I wouldn't even think about positioning your face. Honestly, that's what'll get there. Right now, you're doing as perfect as a job that you can do without adding to it.
The shape of the mouth is the shape that you would get if you said, oh, it's open there. Oh, right? If you're doing a oh, that's the place.
Yeah, picture that your body at that moment has so much energy inside of it. It's like there's a star inside, and you're going to go supernova right there. I stand before the Lord of Song, right? Your arm hair should all lift when you get there.
By the way, you're messing yourself up by singing Lord of Song. It's Lord of Song. Lord of Song. Okay? Lord of. See if you can get past that roadblock. And even 1, 2, 3.
And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of song. With nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
You have so much opportunity to use vocal skill to send a message and to actually facilitate that beauty and that joy. This is huge. If you can master this song, contest songs are doing piece of cake. This is a really great thing. I'm glad you guys are working on it. That was stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I hope that was rewarding inside for you as well with the release of joy in a non-pushy way.
Almost heaven? It was almost.
Was that
free, gather round her, a miner's lady, stranger to blue waters, dark and dusty, painted on the skies, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eyes, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home.
In the interest of being able to work on the song, I'm going to just kind of stop you there. Really good improvement since last time I was here. I think you're really coming together on that song. It doesn't sound like it sounds like a sing-along to me. It sounds like it's a really good sing-along. And can you imagine, what does a sing-along bring thoughts up to when you think of a sing-along? Like what characteristics do you think I'm talking about when I say it sounds sing-along to you?
Gang singing.
Gang singing, and it's not loud, because gang singing can be really loud and shouty, it's not that.
It's not together, it's like individual voices.
Yeah, that's a characteristic. What else do you guys?
Well, there's no real focus to it, it's just sort of singing.
Yeah, really well said. It's like it's the little lack of focus. It's like everybody's kind of singing along. You're singing pretty well. You're singing pretty resonant, but we don't get the energy that comes off the risers. You're missing the ping in the sound, right? So here's the part where you can fake it, and that's kind of where you're getting to. Is you're getting to a place where it's like, well, I know what to do, and she won't stop me because I'm singing resonant and full. So that's what mail it in, right? So it's mailing it in without trying. So country roads, baby, to the place right? Versus
Actually, it's more like
Country
I'm not going to show you what it should look like because I think you know. So you show me that right now.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees. Younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
And I know what you changed. You changed the speed limit of the car.
yeah.
Before you were going 35. It was going to take a long time to get to Virginia. This time you actually have some urgency and you're speeding a little bit.
Yeah.
Like not in terms of, we're not rushing. I mean,
I did that on purpose.
oh, you did it? Was it actually faster?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I did that on purpose, and I did it on purpose thinking, okay, my concern is that what happens is we're going word by word rather than getting the idea, okay? And if we go a little faster, that moves away a bit.
I liked it. Actually, I got an impression of a freeway. I got an impression, or a highway.
A highway,
And I got the feel of the wind, and it was like the top was down. Like the first time I actually got the image of where you
It
were.
felt better from in here too, like
Yeah.
it's, so much smoother, connected, and
I didn't notice much of a transition between,
Pardon?
I didn't notice much of a transition from the slow part.
Shush, guys.
Younger than, we actually.
In terms of what?
The tempo we were singing about. I didn't see much of a transition in terms of tempo. I thought that it was just a real sort of gradual flow. And
Yeah, I was moving a little bit faster than any faster, speeding up. Okay, wasn't it wrong?
Can we take it just from the verse?
Sure. Remember that in the mountains?
Yeah.
From the tempo change?
Thank you.
The one, two, three.
Younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads.
think that the difference between what we're getting and what we need is the difference between misty taste of moonshine and misty taste of moonshine. And it's space. It takes energy and effort and determination for a while to actually put the space in.
Yeah, and I think it has to do with the story linked into that. I think that's what creates the space as well, because I don't see you tasting moonshine. If that's the moonshine that you've experienced, then I'm guessing you ain't really had moonshine, right? Like, you know that feeling of really hard alcohol? Like, if I ever had it before, I'm sure it would taste like this. It goes into your mouth and it's like the vapors are so strong it makes everything get. Yeah, it's like a pow. It's like it fills up your mouth. The vapors. I did go to university at Washington State University. I was in college nation at the time, pretty much. Yeah. So I think you need that sense, right? When you get to misty taste of moonshine, this is like you're remembering, whoa, the vaporizing effect, right? Misty taste of moonshine. It's almost like we want a little bit of a joke inside of there, like you're going, remember that moonshine? We need more of that camaraderie feel, even though you're kind of just talking to yourself.
I know where the teardrop came from.
Yeah, no kidding. Actually, that works out. Actually, that'd be kind of a funny play. That would be cool. Just a subtle thing. So that's the whole thing, right? All these obscure references, you've got to have an emotional reaction for it. It becomes a good song.
All my memories, all my memories gather around miner's lady, stranger to blue waters, dark and dusty, painted on the skies, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me, the radio reminds me of my home far away, and drive down that road again, a feeling that I should have been home yesterday, country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road, take me home, country road, take me home, my country roads.
Good. Now that flowing down part at the end works really well. I don't know if you guys have ever gone to a place that's got that kind of a memory to it, but I know that when I get close to Albion, around Colfax, which is a town about 20 minutes away, we slow down. Because the speed limit slows down as you get to those small towns, speed traps, right? And then it's where you start to experience all the different little changes that have happened, but yet everything has stayed the same, right? So it's like, take me home, it's like the whole song, here we are rolling into town, and all the very, very familiar pieces are coming in, and you're soaking in every bit of it. So there's that reference in you, okay? Really good. I like that. It was really fun in the middle there. That was intriguing and interesting. I really enjoyed that. Yeah. Love the moonshine.
We know.
Now we
Okay.
That's good.
Medium.
What would you like to do better?
Yeah.
What specifically?
I think it was like a little passion, a little warm.
Okay, good. Anything else you guys wanted to add into that for this next time?
We get the first notes, but we could have done gentler.
But yeah, gentler, yeah.
Okay, there's a lot, it feels like contents, as Marty likes to say, it feels like contents under pressure sometimes, you know?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you know, so the feeling of from here. God, it's tough to do that. Now,
Emotionally, that doesn't fit with the song, though, does it, right? Because this isn't a containment part, this is a I give it all over part, right? Not God.
on the other side, yeah, it's also upset.
Yeah. It's like an angst. It's like an angst in it. Let's see what you do with that.
And just to give everybody else a job, basically put your note there. Okay, so you're singing, and there needs to be lots of resonance to it. If you're not there, it won't match the, right?
Spacious time forward.
And same thing with the baritones. What's your note? So open and high. I'm just guessing. Pardon? For the first, no, I'm not going to go to your chord. Your chord. Anyway, we're looking at
Okay, really talking. Emotion first. As he has his hands up, you're falling into the emotion with him.
up in volume. Come with us, okay? I'm trying to pump you. You know, don't make me do that. You're not making.
And please do not breathe in inappropriate places anymore. No breathing in inappropriate places. Yeah, it doesn't matter because it's all the same general distance, so we don't have to go to school.
Yeah, okay.
Before the climax. What is that part?
Let him rest.
He's like the sun I might not know. Again there, right there, please.
Like the sun.
Like the sun I might have
Very
known.
good. Same place again, please.
Everybody have a note?
What basis here
So just go bases. He's like the sun I might have known. Can we try like that? Just bases and then right in.
He's like the sun I have known.
It's almost hand-I, like an H or a half.
And I am old and will be
Now I'll say the same thing in the beginning of this phrase. It's the same problem you're having before. You're not vocally prepared. You have to stay vocally prepared. This is the workout part, right? Is the part where you're always in a spacious place, always lifted, always ready to sing. Not, that was a breath. It's like somebody's lifting you up. It's like, oh, what are those old machines called where they had to actually...
Victrolas.
Yeah, the biscuit thing with the needle.
Or repertoire?
Repertoire, that's right. I had one, but... I see part of the problem. Let's just fix this. Vocally, you're taking an incorrect breath to get in. Almost all of you, because I know it's high. You probably have a long phrase of a breath or something. But if you do this, ring, there's no chance you'll get anything but this kind of a sound. Think instead the cauldron. This has to be a volcano breath. Okay, so open it up. Ring, volcano breath. You're emotionally into right section of the song. Do you hear how we're having lots of individual lead voices pop out especially? Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
That's because you've locally lost your skill. You're singing along rather than taking control of your apparatus. Ring and then you're going to that really tight place. I want you to put more effort into it. I want you to actually take your hands as you do it this time, so it leads particularly. I want you to draw the way it should feel, and this should be a cloud that you're drawing. Open, rubber burger, cloud. But brilliant before that. Love the phrase before that. You hear what happened there? Let him. Oh, I'm out of breath. So you see the difference between squeezing it out or falling down, and just stand for a second and everyone put your hand before you like this. I want you to picture that you have all the control of your voice and it's sitting right here. And you can just do whatever you want with that. I want you to clean your voice as you sing right in front of you so you have all the command and voice of the world from that spot.
Back to peace?
No, yeah, let him live. Like you can let him live. That's cheating. And I want to let you do that yet because I want to see if you can do it without having that. Because you're tanking yourself out on the climax, and then you're out, so then you're kind of coming back. I want to see if you can do it first without the distraction of the climax. And then if you can okay. Yeah. You guys are happy. I just told them that they can't do that yet. Show me that they can do it first.
Only 2 measures left.
Because what?
Only 2 measures left.
2 minutes, or they did 2 minutes. I was like, holy
2 minutes
smokes.
take you can give, all right?
Yeah.
You can take.
Well, the thing is that it makes it into the climax, and that's taking too much of the color of that part of the song into the, I'm concerned about vocally what they're taking from that part of the song into a different color. So I want to hear them do it naturally with the right color, and then we'll do the...
There's a let them live here. This is the one you want?
That's the one I want. Okay. Yeah. So, space.
Use the altitude, the first one.
Okay, so, yeah. I would go falsetto.
That's actually the instruction for me.
Yeah, well, it makes sense as the part. If you find that difficult to sing in your falsetto without cracking, it means you're not spending enough time in your upper range. That's what those exercises we do in the upper range is for, is to build a strong middle range, ironically. Okay, so. You don't even need half that, you just need to mail it in on this one. Ability to sing it more clearly. You're pushing a little out of quality before, so take it 50% back. You don't need that much of you in that chord. It's delicate enough, you have most, you're very visible. Just do it beautiful, and the rest of the chorus is going to sing to you.
Felt loud and get perch.
Well, there's, yeah, before, yeah.
We don't that loud, just loud.
Actually, sounded pretty okay up here. Yeah, I think past the you know what line was pretty good. So now we can go ahead and run the line mass to go into that. So now the trick is going to be that after you lead, you're in this part where you're singing full out, you're going to have to consciously think about that control you just displayed in a completely different texture space, right? So that's a lot of work, and I'll tell you now, this is a homework point, okay? You guys need to really work on this at home to get there. I'll be a little tricky. Picture that right now you're thinking of the notes as reaching up for them. So it's like, that's a way that will ensure that you add attention and reach your attention. Think about instead flipping it so it's like a piano. Simply another note in front of you that you actually do have to sing. It changes the way you think about that. That's number one. Number two is delicate. Don't put so much air into it. You don't need a lot of air for those upper notes. Right now you guys are doing this. And you have no choice, right? You're sucked in, you've got the wrong air in the first place, and then you're trying to sing, and you can imagine what it's going to sound like, right? Instead, relax, just... And right to the vowel if you can help it. The H is going to suck a lot of air for you. You don't need it, just bring it home. Okay, those are my thoughts for as you're working on it at home.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Excellent. Good job, you guys. That was really beautiful. Quarter to or 10 to? You want to do that back?
They never believed it in
I know. Of all the tales.
My memory.
Of all the tales.
That's the thing.
And then,
My memory.
my memory.
You did a little exercise without
They never believed me, I wish they could see me, and my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, that little dusty crew is even tracing round this $1 million chicken coop. I hear those other cats saying, brother, get in, and singing 4-part chords with vigor and vim. All I can say is, wow, wait till the riff and rap, see just exactly how I sign my autograph. What a setup, holy cow, they never believe it. If my friends could see me now, if they could see me now, with all these VIPs waiting on me like they all were Maynard D's. I hear my buddies saying, crazy, what gives? Tiny's living like the 1% lives. To make the highest brow, which I must say is you, should make the lowest brow, which sure is me, that's true. What a setup, holy cow, they never believe it. If my friends could see me, they never believe me. If my friends could only see me lying wrong, they would say, so sad or weary as a lover's tale of woe. So listen to this poet's song, its words so full of pain. The emptiness of love gone wrong. The love I loved in vain. I dream of Jean with the light brown hair, born like a paper on the summer air. I hear her melodies like joys on by, sighing round my heart o'er the fond hopes that die. me to the wonderful nights we knew when I made love to you until the dawn. You left, and to my surprise, I'm laughing with tear-dimmed eyes, because I realize I can't go on. But I'm with the parting of the ways. You took all my happy days and left me lonely nights. Morning never comes too soon. I can face the afternoon, but oh, those lonely nights. I feel your arms around me, your kiss, it lingers yet. You taught me how to love you, now teach me to forget. You broke my heart a million ways when you took my happy days and left me lonely. Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now? Whose heart is aching for breaking each vow? Who's sad and blue and crying too, just like I cry over you, right to the end, just like a friend. I try to warn you somehow. You had your way and now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now. You're sorry now, and now I feel your arms around me, your kiss, it lingers yet. You taught me how to love you. Now teach me to forget. You broke my heart a million ways when you took my happy day and left me lonely. Oh, so lonely nights. You left me lonely. I'll bet that you're sorry I'm not lonely now.
Well, excellent job, you guys. I was really impressed with how you guys worked tonight. I thought that you came in, your warm-ups, you were right there the whole time. Your voices were strong, beautiful. You guys were great throughout the evening. You were very easy to coach back into that space. I just was really impressed overall with how you guys did tonight. Thanks for such a great experience.
Thank you.
Very good.